everyone. Welcome back to the Real Men of Real Estate. My name is Dan Redig. I'm here with Rob Overstreet talking about multifamily. So Rob, we've kind of gone through the economics and how the day-to-day works and all, the ins and outs of some of this stuff. So what's next? You're doing these deals. Where are you trying to take this?
Yeah, Dan, great question. For us at the moment, we're just trying to look for good opportunities to bring to our investors. The appetite from our investor community is very high, and we pass on more deals, far more deals than we pursue. So really, we're looking for kind of needles in haystacks, right? I mean, for each deal we do, it's probably because we've underwritten anywhere from 100 to 200 unit,
Oh, wow. That many
deals behind that, right?
Wow.
That we've passed on all of them, or maybe submitted a couple of offers, but it gets out of hand and we just move along. So
how often do you actually get out to the properties before you have to, and you've made that commitment and resources it doesn't come back to you?
Yeah.
Do you have to pull out?
Yeah, there's some cost to doing business. I've traveled so many times on deals that have gone nowhere. But we've gotten more efficient about, at least knowing if we have a chance or not. And again, that comes back to, the relationships, right? I mean, brokers that we do business with on an ongoing and regular basis, they'll tell us like, listen, you should really get down here and make sure this is what you're looking for. Or, hey, you have a real shot here, based on some conversations that we've had in a preliminary basis. And so, you or someone from your team needs to come down here and, check it out. So there've been fewer
so really
wasted trips.
Leaning on relationships, though. The theme here is really the relationship.
That's right. That's right. And there've been cases too where we've submitted offers and we're like, man, if they accept this, then I'll jump on a plane tomorrow, and it's worked. It's like, hey, we like your offer. Let's talk about it. It's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Like I'll fly to Indianapolis, and let's break bread over it. Right. But what's next? Just continue to look for high quality investment grade properties to invest in, continue to provide those opportunities to our investors. On the investor side, it's just about continuing to educate our community, right? And other communities that I'm involved in, Dan, like the one that you and I are mutually associated with in San Diego, the SDCIA, starting to do some multifamily trainings and things. And so, anyone interested and you want to come to San Diego and check us out, reach out to Dan or myself. I mean, come and join us.
Find us at SDCIA.com. We have a lot going on. It's a not-for-profit investor group where we get everybody together to make these things happen. And if you don't know where to start, or you're looking for some folks to invest with, it's a great place to meet folks. Still do your due diligence, though. It's up to you.
Absolutely. But it's a great group. And I like, Dan, the direction you're taking it with these subgroups and things. And, so I'm honored, that you approached me to be the multifamily chairman of the multi-housing subgroup. And so we're going to start doing some sidebar, trainings and networking and things. So if you're interested, just reach out to Dan or myself, go check out the website. But beyond that, it's business, it's family. I'm married. I have 2 kids. We live in San Diego. My daughter's 6. My son is 2. So they keep us pretty busy. They keep us on our toes.
That's a full life, especially with the unplanned trips out of state to check out a property. Wow.
That's right. Yeah.
Sounds like you've got things working pretty well and the family's on board.
Yep. That's right.
Wow.
So, between, if there's any time left, between work and family, we like to go camping. We like to do things, or, I'm big into the water sports. So I surf a little bit. I'm involved in racing sailboats, in San Diego. So we do some fun stuff with my crew on a boat that I've been racing on for a couple of years. So.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the water myself. Wow. How did you get involved in that, by the way?
That started in college. I took a sailing class and I liked it, and I started sailing some more and sailing some more. And then, during my time with the franchise business, one of our clients said, "Hey, you like to sail?" And I said, "Yeah, I love sailing, but I was just a casual sailor at the time." He said, "Hey, I'm a part owner on this race boat in San Diego."
Wow.
And it was a 40-foot Express, with a 10-person crew. He said, why don't you come down? You know what you're doing, right? I said, sure. And so I show up for the first race, and it was like I knew nothing about sailing. I mean, it's a totally different language. I mean, on the racing side, it's like intense. There's, lots of yelling, like everyone's like,
it's a bit frantic,
and you're using the full like sailing lingo, which before I was more of a casual sailor. So I'd be like, pull that line, or we're going to turn right, no, it's like on the race boat, it's, starboard and port, it's jibe, it's tack, it's windward, leeward, and all the lines have names, and it's like speaking Mandarin, right? And so I had to like learn by fire quickly, but it's exhilarating. It's a lot of fun. And by the way, and this is a tip too, if you're out there, raising money for real estate or, your projects, it's a great lead for investors. A lot of my sailing friends have become some of our best investors in our deals, so use your hobbies, and it doesn't have to be sailing. If you like to golf, if you like to coach your, kids' little league, or, play tennis,
just tell people what you're doing.
Hiking. Yeah. And just talking about what you're doing. And by having that common interest, naturally, it just procures itself to leading you to, new investors. I mean, I talk about what I do to everybody that'll listen to me. So
that's fantastic. You have to start the Apartment Brokers Sailing Club.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, Rob, we're winding down in this segment. How can people get a hold of you?
Yeah. Thank you, Dan. People can go check out our website. It's harbordriveholdings.com.
Okay.
And there's some cool resources on there. There's some videos, some education. It's also an opportunity if anyone's interested in learning more about our investor club, and which has some additional resources. People can email me too. It's rob@harbordriveholdings.com. And then I'm on the social channels. Check me out on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much. I know there's so much more for me to learn about it. I really enjoyed hearing a lot more about how you're doing it, what you're doing it. Even though these deals are huge, it kind of makes me realize just how possible it is. I could go from the flipping wholesaling world and jump into maybe some small apartment deals without stretching too far.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here. It's a pleasure. Look forward to our next conversation, whenever that is, hopefully soon. And everyone, thanks for listening today. I'm Dan Redig, here with Rob Overstreet on The Real Men of Real Estate. And we hope to see you next time here, third Sunday, 1 p.m.
Pleasure was mine, Dan. Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks, Rob.